Good Sunday morning, everybody. It is Sunday, November 11th, day 2 of Kentucky's Modern Firearm season. And we climbed in here about 5:30 this morning. It was 19 degrees, real thick frost all over the ground this morning. And high anticipation of having a lot of activity. And then the first hour came and went and we didn't even see a deer. So finally Matt texted me and said he had seen about 8 or 9 does crossing over here. I seen 2 of those does. They worked, instead of coming into this food plot, they actually came across and went in the woods right behind me. So again, a little while went by, I hadn't seen anything. So I just happened to look back here and I see a really nice 8-point coming across that field. So by the time I got all the camera and everything moved over to record that deer, he had already made it back over to this wood line where I couldn't see him. So kept my focus back here. We've wound up seeing so far 11 does and 5 bucks. So we've seen 3 8 points, a 6-point, and a 4-point. And that 6-point was literally within 10 feet of the base of this tower right here in this field. So hopefully I got some really good footage to share with you guys. Really excited. The last 8-point that did the exact same thing the other ones did. He came out, but then he turned and went that way along, basically horizontally with that wood line, went into that bottom and pushed a doe out. And then he worked that doe all the way across this field. So really good rutting activity, really starting to ramp up. So hope you continue to hang in there with us. And I'm really excited about what the rest of the day has in store, not only the morning but this afternoon. So hope you stay tuned. All right, everybody, just came out for some lunch. So while everybody else is filling their bellies, I am coming out here to fill the feeder. Got some corn from Academy I'm gonna drop off. I got to, I don't know if you can see that or not, but got to replace that battery in that feeder. It's either low or dead. So I'm gonna put a new battery in there. I'm gonna check the
memory cards out of these, do a card pull, get some of that MRI, that most recent information on the cameras that we have in this area. I'm not hunting back here. I don't even have a weapon with me, but as you see, I have my orange vest, I have my hat on. So this time of year, even if you're not hunting, if you're just scouting, or if you're just on a hike, make sure you're going in there and you have your blaze orange on. Don't put yourself at risk. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, shoot first and ask questions second. So be safe, and hope you continue to tune in here with us. We're getting ready to head right back out. We're going to get back in stand by about 1:30 today. As I was getting ready to climb out this morning, about 30 minutes before we called it quits, there was some deep grunting right over the hill on the other side of that food plot from me. So pretty sure that's one of my big boys. Pretty sure that's where he's at right now. Hopefully bedded down, and hopefully I can get his attention and come up out of that draw. So stay tuned. I think it's going to get exciting tonight. I would say that's some fresh sign. That's the 12th tree in here. It's rubbed on, and probably the 4th or 5th along this row here that's fresh. Hey, we got us a buck. I mean, he's literally just going to each tree and just freshen it up. Looks like almost daily. I mean, that's fresh. All right, everybody, so as you just seen, all kinds of sign over there, and I'm pretty positive I know which buck that is. That's no brow, and I've had plenty of encounters with them already this year. I've videoed them a couple of times, put them on episodes. I actually think he's probably 7 or 8 years old, 8.5 years old. He's actually, in my opinion, on the downcline or the decline of his potential, and it probably is a big mature buck that needs to be taken out. But I know that I'm hunting one in particular out here at the lease, and I honestly think if I can get him down, he'll be one for the record books, or at least my own personal record books. So I'm gonna keep after him for the next 2 weeks, and then I know that this guy's in here. He's pretty regular, and if we don't fill the tag on that monster out there at the lease, then we'll come back in here and more than likely harvest this deer. But I know all you are at home like, what the heck? You got that much sign, that much fresh sign, you're not gonna hunt there tonight? No, I'm not. We're gonna get back out here to the lease, and we're gonna let this sit for a couple days, if not a week, and then we'll get back after it out here if we need to. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, welcome back. So it's 2 o'clock Sunday, November 11th, and as you can tell, I'm back in the tower blind. It's 48, 49 degrees, so it's more than double what it was when we climbed in here this morning. We have a southeast wind, so our wind has also changed directions. So basically we're giving the deer the wind tonight because it's blowing from here directly over to that wood line, and in typically in the direction that they come from. So to kind of counteract that, I brought a bag of Analogics Supplement Gold, and I put it right over there at the entrance of this food plot field, along with a wick with Tink 69 to kind of broadcast that smell out in front of us and out into this this holler over here. So that's my setup. I've got Austin about a half mile behind me. That's where I seen all those bugs go into this morning. So hopefully they went down in there and bedded. They're gonna work their way out this evening. So really excited about his position. And then with Matt, we've changed it up a lot. We've brought him out of the pond bottom because he's bumped a nice buck both mornings going in there. So we're gonna let that rest tonight. And I've got him about 500 yards directly down this hill. And he's actually hunting the hill behind him. We've got it all cut out back there. He's actually been in that stand every year that we've hunted together. So I'm pretty excited to have him down here. So basically, we had a triangle going this way last night. Now our triangle starts with me, goes down to Matt, and back over to Austin, and back up. And if you were to walk that, you're probably about a couple miles anyway. So I'm really excited about the setup tonight. If it's anything like the activity we had this morning, we should be bringing you some really good footage this evening. So I hope you stay tuned. So you know I ain't about to sit up southeast wind direction without being phased out. So it's about that time